Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe just so I get that out the way. I'm talking about gigging today. So I do plan to do some gigging tomorrow. I'm gonna be Instacarting tomorrow. Instacart has a promotion going on, so Instacart does do that periodically, where they'll throw out like promotions and stuff. And basically, if you like complete a certain number of batches, orders are called batches on Instacart, then they will guarantee you a certain amount of money. Like, say for instance, you did like they tell you like that you got to do like 4 batches, and then like say like they're like, and if you do 4 batches you can make $65 or something like that. And like say you do 4 batches and you only make like $30, then they guarantee that you get $65 that day if you completed 4 batches. So something like that basically. So it's just a way to guarantee that you're gonna make that amount of money that day regardless, as long as you complete the requirements, which like I said, they'll have a certain amount of batches. Sometimes they'll have like a time frame. They're like, if you complete like these batches in this area from like 12 to 2, then we'll guarantee this, so on and so forth. So they have a special, a promotion tomorrow, and I do want to jump on that tomorrow just to ensure that I'm gonna make that amount of money. Excuse me again for my stuffiness. So what I'm doing right now is getting everything set up, because I will be Instacarting tomorrow, and then I'm really hardcore contemplating becoming a driver for Uber and Lyft. And mainly because, if you guys don't know or remember, I'm unemployed, and this is a way for me to like make some extra money while I'm trying to decide like what I want to do. I'm trying to work on my Kindle business, but in the meantime, while I'm working on that, that's not giving me no income. Also, my unemployment, I got approved for it, but nowhere near as much as I should have, so that's running very low. And so I still do have bills and responsibilities. Like, Dub can't take care of everything, so I need some money, some extra money. And so DoorDashing, Ubering, Uber eating, basically gigging giving basically gigging can help me make some extra money while I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm also looking into like real estate classes and things like that. That's a process, because you gotta take the class and you gotta pass to get the license, then you gotta get your background check and all that stuff, and then you gotta get a broker. So it's a process also. It's not like, I can just pass the test and become a real estate agent tomorrow, which would be amazing. But anyway, so just some things in the iron. I've been kind of just unsure what I wanted to do. I've been in a funk. I'll say a funk, because I haven't been like diagnosed officially with unemployment. I haven't been officially diagnosed with depression or something like that, but I do know, or anything like that, but I do know that I've just been down in the dumps. Losing my job really affected me mentally way more than I thought it would. Just that whole process, not being certain if I was gonna get unemployment, and then even when I got unemployment, I swear like every other week they were like stopping it or holding it or saying something wasn't done, even though I was doing everything. And then they made me like re-identify twice for no reason. It was just like, I just feel like, even though that is for us when we're unemployed, like, they will do everything in their power to make sure they don't give you your money. Like, this is what it's for, like, for me, for when I'm unemployed. So anyway, sorry, that's a rant for another day. So anyway, just the pressures of life are coming on. I still, like I said, I'm a responsible adult. I still have a child. I still, have things that I have to do. I have to live, right? So it takes money to live, regardless how much, people try to make it seem like money is not important. It takes money to live, and money is important. Like, honestly, there's not a whole lot we could do without it, even though it's not the most important thing, or it shouldn't be maybe to some people. I don't know. I think that's subjective, but it is important. And so working on that. Anyway, the point of this is I am contemplating starting driving for gigs, not just doing food, because with DoorDash, that's food delivery. Uber Eats is food delivery. Grubhub is food delivery. And Instacart is delivering groceries. So none of that has anything to do with people actually getting in your car, and things of that nature. And so, y'all see Dub. And so he probably looking out here trying to see what I'm doing. Anyway, so, and sometimes driving, you can make more money. And I'm contemplating, like, possibly trying to stay at home. Not necessarily while I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next. I don't necessarily want to be rushed into something else. And I also just kind of took my time and rested. I don't feel like there's a lot of opportunities that are those to get to, like, rest and take a break. And so, besides taking their PTO and stuff like that. And so I really just kind of tried to pull myself out the dumpster and and trying to get myself together. But in that process, I've also tried to just enjoy being free from, oh my God, y'all don't know. Oh, if this channel could, like, jump off, or like if social media would hit and I could, like, get paid tomorrow, that would be the most amazing thing in the world, because I just am tired. I just want to get off the hamster wheel. No lie. I wish I was born rich. Like, golly, I wish. Or I wish there was a magic button to make this stuff work, to make y'all watch and click and subscribe, and so I can get the subscribers and start getting monetized. Like, that would be amazing. But wishful thinking. Hopefully one day all this hard work will pay off, because I'm really putting myself out here. It's really nerve-wracking. I don't know why. I was just thinking about this earlier. Like, I don't know anybody that's on the other side of this video that sees this. I don't know you guys, and you don't know me personally. But for some reason, I think we still worry about being judged by people we have no clue who you are. And even if I do make it, the odds are very slim that I will ever meet anyone that subscribes to my channel, unless it's purposeful. But we still worry. We still get freaked out. We still get nervous and anxious, and we still care. So I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to get over that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So with that though, because I believe, or from what I've heard, you can make more money if you drive. But I've been fearful to drive because I'm a female, right? When you do drive, you're not supposed to have anybody else in the car. So that's different from, like, the delivery apps. Like, when you're doing, like, DoorDash or Instacart or Grubhub and stuff like that, like, people can ride with you because nobody's in here. You don't have anybody else in here with you. And from my understanding, if I am wrong or I know something else, please leave it in the comments below. But from my understanding, when you're doing driving, it's only supposed to be you and that passenger. And so, considering the fact that you don't know these people, that's a little scary, for anybody, I would think, but especially females, because, we are at the mercy of whoever is in our vehicle. And I know you guys have seen the stories. I know you guys have heard of the one-offs or whatever you want to call it, but it still happens. And I just don't want to be that one. So that's one reason. The other thing is because of the pandemic, I didn't want anybody in my car. I'm like, I don't want nobody in this car. Like, people are not, we're all different. I'll just put it that way. And so I carry, like, sanitizer, mask, and Lysol in my car at all times. So Lysol, if y'all see this, sponsor me. If Purell, y'all see this, sponsor me. Like, hey, come on, y'all are in my car, like, all the time. Literally, I'll show you. I just got that. Lysol, got you. If y'all ever see this video, okay, sponsor me. What they say, if you build it, they will come. So, hey, well, again, wishful thinking. But so anyway, but there's some money in driving around. I was also thinking about putting miles on my car. There's already miles on my car. I take care of my car really well. It's in good shape. So, I could. And then, like I said, the other part was just safety. And so with that, I have a camera. I have a dual camera now. I haven't not posted it. I haven't mounted it. I haven't mounted it yet, but I'm playing with it now. Like I said, it's a dual camera, so it would go up on your window right here like this, and this is the camera that shows you the outside. So of course this is helpful too if you are driving and you get into an accident. It can show you exactly what happened, who was really at fault. But then also this part is a camera too, and that's the dual part. That's the part that's inside the car. So this will record, and I can have this back here. I have it like this right here. Now it shows me right now. Let me see, I can show y'all like this. So if y'all see me, hi. And this show currently is facing outside, and I could point it towards me too, to where I can see me on both of them. See, there I am. Okay, so anyway, like I said, dual camera, and then that way when I'm in the car driving, I can also just check and see, like while it's up here, I can also just kind of check and see what's going on in my back seat, make sure everything's all good and that I am safe. And then of course, you know, unfortunately, if things do happen, I'll have it recorded on here, what the process was, like what happened, what they did, who it was. Like it'll show them clearly, like as I can see for real. It is a clear picture. Y'all see me? Now again, this is where I have the light on. Duh, y'all not gonna be able to see it. So anyway, it's a clear picture, and I can see like what's going on in the car. And again, then I can have recorded proof of what happened in my car, and who it was and stuff like that, along with the app knowing who I picked up, so on and so forth, whatever. So I'm watching videos, I'm you know, kind of like educating myself on passenger safety, things like that, the best things to do. And what I recently found out, what kind of like invigorated this more. So one thing I will say, I do know that Uber driver, because I am eligible for Uber driver, I just never do it. But Uber driver asks you if you have a camera in the car, and it notifies the person that you have a camera in your car, so that they know that they'll be recorded when they get in your vehicle, and they're aware. So if you're worried about privacy or whatever, I know Uber does that. I don't know about Lyft. But what I did find out about Lyft, like I said, that kind of like kick this off a little bit, is that Lyft is now offering, I think it's called Women Plus or something like that, some type of extra service where if you're a female or woman driving, you can request to pick up more women drivers or non-binary drivers for safety. That was like, oh, like I told you, it's about safety, and that was like such a big deal for me. I was like, wow, that's super cool. So again, Lyft, if y'all see this video, sponsor me, okay? Enough of that. So I just wanted to inform you guys of that and let you know. But it's really very simple. I just completed all the information they need. I just didn't feel like coming to my car. I did all the other stuff. I gave them my name, verified my social and all that stuff. But they needed my driver's license, my car insurance, and my registration, because they want to make sure that you're legal. And of course, you got to prove that you're a legal driver and that everything's up to date. So all that was in my car, and I just didn't feel like doing it. So I just recently did that, since I know I was going to do this video too. And now I'm just waiting to be approved. Approval can take anywhere from two days to 2 weeks, and that's fine. I have other apps that I can use in the meantime, and so it's fine. But that kind of, like I said, really just piqued my interest in, with me being concerned about safety, because I really wasn't gonna do Lyft at all, but that kind of could be a game changer. So we'll see. But anyway, that's all for now, guys. If you are interested in anything about gigging, definitely let me know. Like I told you, I'm on DoorDash, Instacart, and Uber Eats, and Uber Driver. But definitely leave any questions that you have in the comments below. Like this video, please, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.